Hello and welcome. You're here for 5 reasons why managing your business can be overwhelming and how to fix it. And if you're here because you're working hard, but you feel you've been stuck far too long in a state of overwhelm while getting nowhere near your goal, then you're in the right place. So today I'm going to show you how to get unstuck. Now, I have a solutions worksheet that accompanies this class, and I've put the link to it in the chat. So you can download that. And that's mainly, you can follow along with that, but that's something where you'll probably want to fill that in after you've listened to the talk today. And so that's, that link is right there. So who am I? Well, I'm Jeannette Koczela, founder and president of the International Association of Professional Life Coaches, which has been around for about 8 years now. And it's a professional organization that supports life coaches with visibility, credibility, and business training. I'm also the author of 3 coaching books and the publisher of 5 life coach business books. And I started out about 10 years ago as a spiritual life coach. And on my journey, I've accumulated a large amount of resources and tools, which I like to share with coaches. I also have one of the largest LinkedIn groups of over 18,000 members, most of whom are coaches. And I'm actually just now starting a Facebook group too. So if you want the link to that, let me know in the chat and I'll put it in there later on. So what is the most common problem that coaches and even entrepreneurs have when they're facing starting a business online? Well, many coaches will tell you that it's working too hard to get ahead. But in reality, the problem is something a little different from that. It's not really just not having enough clients or coaching income. Because you may have actually written your own signature book, but what do you do now? Or you know how to, or you know that you need to build a responsive email list, but you've only got 40 people on that list. Or maybe you've purchased something like Lead Pages, but you've only accessed it twice in the last year, and it hasn't given you an adequate return on your investment. And you know, it's not Lead Pages, it's you. Now, you may not be seeking therapy for low self-esteem issues, but somewhere on some level, you feel like you're just spinning your wheels. And more to the point, it keeps your bank account on a shoestring. Or else it keeps you working twice as many hours as you want to work, giving up time you'd rather spend on family, hobbies, or your favorite charity. And your health begins to suffer, and before you know it, your business is more stressful than satisfying. And it's certainly not meeting your financial goals. So how do you get unstuck? Well, first you need to understand the 5 most common reasons for getting stuck in the first place. And reason number 1 is that your business vision is incomplete. We could call this particular reason you don't have a business plan, but that doesn't really go far enough. You've heard the phrase before that you need a business plan, and you may have even tried to make one but got stuck. And that's because this particular problem encompasses so much more than a simple, you need a business plan. In fact, if you're not excited about your business plan, you'll tend to avoid even thinking about it. But you can't create an effective plan when you're not even sure yet of all the tasks that you'll have to do and what you can expect in terms of timeline and monetary investment. How do you get excited about something as thrilling as preparing a tax return is to a non-accountant? So if you feel like this, you're making the common mistake of assuming that creating a business plan is all about admin. It's not. There are actually two components that need equal attention right from the start. And the good news is that looking at business plan creation as a purely dry admin exercise is seeing only half the picture. Creating a business plan is about details and systems, yes, but equally important, it's also about your business vision. Now, don't underestimate vision. That's the engine that can drive people on a minimum amount of fuel to the far side of the universe. And it's sparked with creativity, inspired by your mission, fueled by your goals, and the passion these dreams and goals generate. If you don't have a vision for your business, it's no wonder creating a business plan seems overwhelming or dreary. You're trying to create a plan for something you haven't yet put a name to, or uncovered, or even identified. There are three components to your business vision: your motivation, your mission, and your goals. So let's take a look at each of these. We start by determining your motivation or reason for wanting to create or expand your business. Now, here are some checkpoints that you can go through to properly identify which of the following responses sounds most like you, and that's going to determine to a great extent what kind of business model you're going to need. So A is, I'm only doing this because it's the best way to make the money I need. B, I'm happy with my business, but I want to serve more people. C, I want to be famous, a celebrity in my niche. And D, I have an important message that can help people who badly need it if I could only figure out how to get it to them. So you can see these are quite different intentions here for starting a business. Now, none of these responses are wrong, but they do affect how you should approach your business planning. So go ahead and write down which one of these most closely aligns with your reason. And then we're going to go over each one of these individually. So if you said A, I'm only doing this because it's the best way to make the money I need, you're going to look for a business model that most strongly leans towards minimal live interaction, passive or recurring income, high visibility platform with maybe with affiliates that you don't have to manage. So it's more of a hands-off, passive type model. B, I'm happy with my business, but I want to serve more people. That's going to look more like expanding your business by adding passive products or programs, courses, challenges, or even memberships. Now, if you picked C, I want to be famous, a celebrity in my niche, you're going to need a model that includes high visibility. You may want to be offering high-end VIP programs. You're going to want to find public speaking appearances and have maximum interaction with your audience. You're also going to need to brand yourself. And another thing just to keep in mind is that with this model, you may need to invest more capital in your business than the other models. And then if you pick D, that you have an important message that can help people who badly need it, but you need to figure out how to get it to them, your model is going to lean towards offering high-end VIP programs, maybe exclusive memberships, a little more on the high end, or VIP intensives, which can be days, weekends, or even events. And you're going to want to be building community and have live interaction with them. So these are some of the things to think about when you're designing your business mission and which business model is going to fit your motivation for being in business. Now, the second component of your business vision is your mission. And so one thing that is essential is to write a mission statement. Now, mission statements can be worded any way you like them and be as long as or as short as you want, but they're your own unique words about your goals and dreams. And one of the best ways to write an effective mission statement is to make sure that you focus on who you want to help and how you can help them. Because if you want to increase your income in a more organic way, or you're eager to help more people already in your niche, you want to keep your statement short and succinct, like this example here, and use it to tell the right people how you can help them. So in this example, we have a short and sweet one. And this is a fill in the blank. And here's an example of how to fill in the blank. Uh, Lisa Fraley is a holistic lawyer and coach who helps entrepreneurs, coaches, and healers get legally covered by protecting their business and brand and aligning legal documents with their energy type. So here she says who she is, gives herself a title, says who she helps, what she's going to help them with, and how she helps them. A good mission statement performs two functions. It hooks the right people instantly by identifying them and what they need, and it invites them to hear your story. Now, the third component of your business vision is your goals. And a business plan needs goals. Now, you can have a big goal, and if you do, then you need to break it down into small bites. And you want to aim for milestones rather than, say, making $15 million overnight. You also want to set deadlines for each of the milestones. Now, if you have a small goal, then you can keep it simple. Just keep the focus on creating systems, products, and programs that leave you as free as possible. And no matter whether your main business goal is small or large, you should plan so that you leave yourself the most time for doing what you love most and find easiest, and doing what directly makes you money. So take care of all three aspects of your business vision: your motivations, your mission statement, and your goals. Now, this brings us to reason number two why managing your business is overwhelming. And that is because you don't have workable systems. When it comes to business systems, you'll probably find that you fall into one of these two categories. Either you try to fulfill every role in your company, stretching yourself way out of your skills and distracting yourself by focusing on learning things that you have nothing to do with what you are best at or most interested in. Or you invest in every trend, but so far you've never used any software or subscription that you've bought. Now, if you tend to buy the latest software or subscription recommended, you risk overwhelming yourself with too many systems, ones that are often redundant or unnecessary. Worse, you may be installing or linking to systems that clash with your other systems. Tending to buy systems that you're not yet ready for often happens because you see other niche peers that you admire using and praising these systems. They become the latest trend, the thing to use. But business software systems or technology need to be planned just as deliberately as you create your business plan. And they need to be purchased only after you've clearly defined your goal and business vision, and your business plan has been created. So let's look at some common scenarios. On the side of nickeling and diming your systems because you don't yet have the budget for top of the line tech, the first mistake is signing up with free versions of business systems. Now, not all free versions of platforms are wrong. Some of them are excellent and they could meet your needs exactly. But some of them can become nightmares. And some actually undermine your business or do harm. For example, apps or systems that insert their own ads aimed at their unique audience on your website. Then again, there are free tools such as certain WordPress themes that actively hide malicious code or malware. And even free tools that are free of sabotage can create unnecessary work for you. For example, if you choose a free autoresponder that doesn't allow you to export your email list. The best way to use free software, tools, or systems is to choose a system that will grow with you and plan for that growth. So when you're starting out, choose a system that allows you a basic low priced or free account. And as you add more subscribers or functions to your business systems, you can upgrade it. So here's a good example from ClickBook, which is a scheduling software. And on their pricing page, you see here that it allows you to compare what you get with the basic free account, what additional features you get with the 4 paid levels, and even how many staff, subscribers, etc. you can handle at each level. So knowing your business knowing your business goals can help you choose a tool that has the potential to grow and expand with your business without having to completely switch providers or start again from scratch. Just make sure that your chosen subscription does allow you to upgrade or change to a different version once you've invested in its basic version. Now, on the other side of the scale, we find systems or tools that are ragingly popular but cost the moon. These types of systems are usually worth every penny, but if you're just starting out, you may be months or even a year or two away from being able to justify the return or lack of return on your investment. A system that you're not using when you pay a huge sum annually or monthly is a loss. It's a drain on your income and it depletes your profits. If that particular tool or system doesn't offer basic versions and graduated plans, walk away. You'll find that for every whiz bang must have that all the top performers are promoting, there is a simpler, more affordable alternative. And to find one for whatever tool or system you need, you can just enter the name of that tool plus a keyword like compare or alternative in Google and find one. So to summarize, suit your systems to your budget, needs, skill level, and skill sets. Don't be reactive about your systems. Choose systems that work for you and your goals, not the other way around. Now, the third reason that your business can be overwhelming is that you don't stay on top of your game. You have to continue to learn about what's working and what's not working and reevaluate your business. Plus, look at the interior of your business. You want to ask yourself things like what's working, what's not working, why isn't it working? Do you have any missing puzzle pieces in your business? Do you need to hire team members? Do you need more help in customer support, tech support, or web maintenance? And most important, you want to set aside a regular time to do the following. Check out any new business ideas, tools, or systems that either everyone is talking about or that interest you. Read the latest news from official blogs of any system that you use. For example, Facebook Newsroom or Hootsuite social blog. Read reviews on any new software or tool you're interested in. Follow or check up top people in your niche to find out what they're talking about or using. And check in with your subscribers on social media and in forums to find out what their most pressing current concerns or needs are. We hear about set and forget systems, but when one is doing business online, nothing is ever truly set and forget. And when it comes to a small business, a vital part is tracking performance and reassessing goals and systems from time to time. Even the links that you provide in your resources or tools section on your website, you need to click on them and check them occasionally. You don't want to be someone who sends their subscriber to a dead link, because links can break. And if you're going to recommend someone or something, check it out periodically and make sure that that company is still in business. With the systems or tools that you use, not investing in the annual upgraded version of a piece of software doesn't make sense. If a developer has created an upgrade, most likely it's been done to fix bugs, add better features, or eliminate security weaknesses. And not keeping up with the latest in a platform means you might be missing out on a wonderful new feature. Not regularly engaging in conversation with your followers and subscribers means you won't know if their needs change. And not tracking the performance of your blog copy, sales pages, landing pages, and anything else that you put out there is to undo all your hard work and keep yourself forever spinning in a cycle of conjecture and guessing games. Now, reason number 4 for online business owner overwhelm is that you don't know how to outsource. Now, the number one mistake that a lot of people make is being unable to delegate and let go. And even when you're paying someone to do a specific task for you, because micromanaging is a surefire way to alienate your contractors. Another mistake is not making an outsourcing plan. This starts, as you might guess by now, all the way back to when you first identified your mission and goals and created your business plan. This is the best time to look ahead and decide exactly what you want to outsource and how much you'll need to budget for it. So, what do you outsource? Well, a common answer is administrative duties. In fact, you should outsource any part of your business that drains energy from your main mission. And here are a few examples of things that you can outsource: bookkeeping and accounting, administrative tasks, social media management, graphics and web design, research, editing, data entry, content writing, and skills that you don't have or you don't enjoy. So for example, if you're actually a wonderful bookkeeper, but that was the very profession you left in order to start coaching, don't do your own books. You're not making money during the time that you're doing your books, and you're not creating strong connections with your audience. You're literally behind the scenes. So plan to outsource it. If, on the other hand, bookkeeping is something you secretly enjoy and you find it drop dead easy and can accomplish it in a very small time slot per day or week, by all means do it yourself. But be aware that this task is taking time away from your moneymaker, the skill that you possess that directly leads to people paying you. So you can take a look at all the tasks and functions that your business will require and make a list, and then decide to the best of your ability what you plan to outsource and what you will do yourself. Now, outsourcing doesn't mean that your contractor will run your business for you, nor will they be able to read your mind. You still need to be the one to call the shots, create this to-do lists, and come up with a marketing plan. You need to be able to give your contractors and freelancers clear direction and deadlines. You should never expect them to read your mind. And here are 4 points to keep in mind when you're outsourcing. So you want to define clear objectives for your contractors or freelancers, set realistic expectations for them, pick the right vendor, and then have a clear plan for what needs to be done. Now, if you're not at that point yet and you still feel stuck, here's the most common reason of all for feeling overwhelmed. You're hiding from your business. Sum up all these problems and you may just find that running your business is so overwhelming that you hide from it day after day. You procrastinate. You spend whole days not doing the tasks or in not involving yourself in the routines you know you ought to create. Or you camouflage your procrastination by making yourself busy as a bee with business activities that do nothing to further your goals. You soothe yourself over these non-essential activities by saying things like, well, spending time on social media is essential, or learning the history behind the evolution of the modern radio will give more depth to my podcasts. Or, well, one day I'm going to write a book, so taking a course on formatting for Kindle is a good idea. If that feels like you, ask yourself, what's really going on with me? 10 to 1, you realize that you feel at sea. You don't know the right steps to take in creating your business plan and setting things in motion. You listen to webinars like this one and say to yourself, that makes perfect sense. But when it comes to what when it comes to putting into effect what you've learned, you're in a state of confusion. And before you know it, you're stuck again. You may learn about one component, which leads to discovering another. So then you try that, only to find that you need to integrate it with something else or another piece of software. And you end up frustrated, feeling like a hamster going full tilt on its little wheel day after day, and your confidence quietly plummets. Well, what if there was somebody there to help you? What if there was a course that you could truly follow step by step to help you achieve business management and help you access the systems you need, outsource to the people and systems that you desire, so that you can free yourself up to do what's best and the most enjoyable way possible to do it? Well, the first step in getting unstuck is to go through the solution brainstorming worksheet that you can download at the link in the chat if you haven't downloaded it already. And this is going to help you determine your goals for your business, how you want to work on it, um, what you most want to offer, who you're offering it to, what you love to do the most, why you love to do it, how much money you need to make, and what tools you want to use. Creating your superstar business framework will be the foundation for creating your superstar business plan. Get organized, enjoyably, and in a way that you can feel excited about. I'll be taking your questions at the end of the call, but if you want to create a foolproof business strategy, let me take a moment to tell you about a really easy but focused course that will help you become an amazing CEO with a business management plan and support system that helps you run your business like an online superstar. And I'm going to tell you how you can get it for free. But first, let me tell you what it is. It's a 4-module self-training system, complete with an action plan you can implement at the end of each module, as well as exercise worksheets to help you define your plan. And it's called the Business Management Bootcamp, the business management course for every entrepreneur. Now, this quick and easy self-study course will allow you to finally create your superstar business plan, find and partner with the right systems that work best for you, master what you need to know about money management, and outsource like a rocking CEO and pro. Here's what we're going to cover in each module. Module 1 is create your superstar business plan. And without a solid foundation, no business will survive for long. So we're going to dive deep into narrowing your focus and clarifying your goals. We have an 8-point competitor comparison chart, a 4-step exercise to nail your brand, 3 low-cost resources every entrepreneur needs in her back pocket, why your schedule is the most important plan you'll make every day, the first step you must take to get your finances under control, and the monthly to-do that you can't afford to skip. Module 2 is partnering with systems that work for you. So once you're on a good solid foundation, it's time to position yourself for massive scale. And in Module 2, we share the details about 3 options for every task you do, the 4 important considerations when shopping for new systems, 5 critical questions to ask before you choose your email platform. 3 easy ways to keep your team organized, even if you're a team of 1. And 3 tools to make appointment scheduling painless. Module 3 is money management for coaches. No business survives for long with poor cash flow. So in Module 3, we're going to clean up those money mindset issues and set up some easy systems to keep the cash flowing evenly from month to month. And that includes 21 expenses that you must remember to add to your budget, 3 types of income every business should be earning, a tool that you'll absolutely love for planning your finances, how to make bookkeeping painless, or at least easier, and why financial awareness is the most empowering tool you have. And then Module 4, outsourcing like a rocking CEO. You know you need to help to achieve your goals, but how do you find the time to hire and train the right people? Well, we have the answers for you, including 2 things that you must do before hiring a virtual assistant, the litmus test that will tell you if a VA is a right fit for you or not, how to go beyond testimonials and references, where to find the best contractors for every task, and 13 things that you can outsource right now. So, if you're ready to learn how to plan your most effective, lucrative, and enjoyable business model, how to help people that you want to help without breaking your health and sanity, avoid wasting time on unnecessary setup and research, reduce your workload and increase your profits, and stick to milestones and deadlines to reach your goals, then you'll want to get the Business Management Bootcamp management course for every entrepreneur. If you're just starting out in business, this is an excellent way to kickstart your business. And if you've been in business for a while and you're stuck, this will give you some of the missing pieces in your business to get you unstuck. Now, normally, I sell this kind of comprehensive program for $497, but it's not for sale. I'm going to give it to you for free. And all you have to do is join the IAPLC as a gold member. And it's just $47 a month. As an IAPLC member, you get monthly business and marketing training packages built on professional learning design principles that give you strategies that you can use right away. You're also going to get coaching and support materials to help you implement what you learned from the trainings, and monthly coaching videos that complement the trainings. You're also going to have immediate access to a full archive of masterclasses and past coaching calls. And you get all of this just for $47 a month. So, and you get all of this for just $47 a month. So here's the link to join us, tinyurl.com/IAPLC-join. And there's no risk to join because you can cancel at any time. Now, I want to tell you that this is the first time I'm offering this course, Business Management Bootcamp. So if you enroll as a member by October 7th, you'll get to attend the classes live. Every week for the next 4 weeks, you'll get a module, and then we'll have a live class where I'll dig deeper into the material and then help you implement the action steps. You can ask any questions that you have, and if need be, I'll walk you through any process that you need help with, because I don't want anyone staying stuck. Now, I can tell you from experience that it's much easier to have someone guide you through a new learning curve than to do it by yourself. So that's why if you want to get this boot camp, enroll as a member by October 7th to attend it live. Of course, if you can't attend live, it will be recorded, and you can still submit questions, which will be answered in the next class. But after October, the boot camp is only going to be available in digital do-it-yourself format. So just go to tinyurl.com/capitals IAPLC dash and lowercase join. So again, thanks for joining me today. Thanks for watching this and listening to this presentation, and I hope to see you on the other side.